Springfield, Missouri, June 6, 1992. The air buzzed with the excitement of graduation. Susie Streeter, 19, was celebrating her high school graduation with friends. It was a time of joy, a time for looking towards the future. Joining Susie that day was her friend, Stacy McCall, also 18, and Susie's mother, Cheryl Levitt, 47. They were 3 generations of women, their lives intertwined, their futures bright. The day melted into evening. Laughter and chatter filled the Streeter home as friends came and went. Around 11 p.m., Stacy McCall and Susie Streeter decided to continue the celebration at another friend's house. This was the last time they were seen alive. They vanished into the night, leaving behind a chilling mystery that would haunt Springfield for decades. The following morning, the sun rose on a day tinged with an unsettling silence. The graduation celebrations were over, but Susie, Stacy, and Cheryl were gone. Their disappearance was the start of a chilling mystery, one that would grip the heart of Springfield and leave a community grasping for answers. The first sign that something was terribly wrong came with the morning light. Friends arrived at the Streeter home, expecting to find Susie and Stacy sleeping off the previous night's festivities. Instead, they were met with an eerie silence. The door was unlocked, a stark contrast to the usual habits of the household. Inside, the house stood frozen in time, as if life had simply stopped. Half-finished drinks sat on the coffee table, a silent testament to the interrupted celebration. Belongings were scattered about, untouched, as if their owners had merely stepped away for a moment. The television was still on, casting an eerie glow over the empty room. Adding to the unsettling scene, the family dog was found distressed, pacing anxiously within the house. He was unharmed but clearly shaken, as if sensing the absence of his human companions. The scene painted a picture of normalcy abruptly interrupted, a chilling tableau that whispered of something terribly wrong. The initial police investigation was met with a frustrating lack of evidence. There were no signs of forced entry, no signs of a struggle, no indication of where the women might have gone or who might have taken them. The house was dusted for fingerprints, but nothing conclusive was found. Witnesses came forward with fragmented memories of the previous night. One neighbor reported seeing a suspicious-looking van parked near the Streeter home in the early hours of the morning. Another mentioned hearing a strange noise, but none of the leads panned out. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. The case grew cold, the trail ran dry, and the mystery of the Springfield 3 deepened. The disappearance remained unsolved, a haunting enigma that cast a long shadow over the community. Over the years, numerous theories have surfaced, each attempting to shed light on the mystery. Some believe the women were victims of a random abduction, snatched from their lives by a stranger passing through. Others point to the possibility of a serial killer, operating under the radar in the heartland of America. The theory of human trafficking also arose, fueled by the lack of evidence and the vulnerability of the young women. In 2007, Robert Craig Cox, a convicted murderer, claimed to know the location of the women's remains. However, he refused to provide any details unless he was granted certain concessions, which authorities were unwilling to provide. The Springfield 3 case remains unsolved, a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of everyday life. The mystery continues to haunt the community, a constant whisper in the wind that speaks of unanswered questions and the enduring hope for resolution.